I've heard about you from the war party, the hero of Devil's Grief.
One of them, maybe. I didn't fight alone. You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Carja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Carja fort that guards the pass between East and West. Word is, the Carja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
So I'll find this Carja fort to the west? And beyond that, Meridian?
Yes, the Carja call the place Day Tower. It's not far from the Forsaken Village.
What Forsaken Village?
It had a name once, not that it matters now. I was born there.
What happened to it?
The war. The Carja destroyed it in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time. I got away, others weren't so lucky. The Nora withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim. We've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between the Sunlim and our sacred land.
How far has the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a
Or
stop to it.
someone who could just
The matriarchs
fire.
have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight. And pray to the goddess.
Mother's Crown guards the edge of the sacred land, right? So do you see a lot of foreigners here?
Yes. Not here in the village itself, of course, but in the valley beyond.
Ow.
Since the war ended, foreigners have been allowed in the valley, and Nora can trade with them, if they choose. It's a kind of in-between place, neither foreign nor sacred land. If you're curious, visit Hunter's Gathering. It's little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but foreigners use it as a way station.
Sounds like a place where I could find out more about Meridian. So you're in charge of the defenses here?
I have Sona's counsel, though she really should rest.
Good luck convincing her to do that.
Mother's Crown defends itself. During the war, it survived 15 assaults, broke 3 invasions. We will endure.
Trying to live up to glorious pasts has a way of getting people killed.
You wouldn't know this, but I won the proving the year I ran. Like you, I started off behind, had to find a shortcut. I barely made it, crossed the finish line with a broken ankle.
This isn't the proving, Maria. This is real.
You missed my point. Getting posted to Mother's Crown? It was the boon I requested. My prize for winning. Trying to live up to the glory of the Nora hasn't killed me yet. But if it has to, I'm willing.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
Yep. Wait, are you a trader? You're a trader.
Well, I hope you're looking to buy. I could use the shards.
I'm heading for the border. You're a trader? What do you know of the Carja tribe, or their capital, Meridian?
I've never left our sacred land, but I've traded with Carja outlanders from time to time. Too fancy for their own good, if you ask me. As for Meridian, it's all they talk about. A city built atop a mesa, with soaring towers, high as mountains.
How did the Carja ever come to build such marvels?
They didn't.
Slave labor. But their new king has forbidden slavery. I guess he cares more about justice than new construction, huh? See anything you like? Sure you do.
Doubtful, considering people like you don't have a lot of stuff I want. I only have 2. Oh my god. I don't make it a habit, but I like buying stuff. It's fun. These ones never run out, apparently, so I'm not even gonna try to touch you. I should have been saving up for these. But oh my god, they're expensive. But they seem worth it. Okay.
Well, I'll be off. I hope business picks up.
Thanks. Me too.
You could open your map and do things and stuff and things. Okay, yeah, I don't get fast travel. I don't want to fast travel. I don't want to do things. Shit, that's really fun. Whee!
So, she...
Clear corrupted zone. Okay. We're going into corruption?
Those machines. You can see the corruption coming off them like smoke. Time to clear them out.
Yeah, you saw me. Ow! Ow. Why did I stand there? Why did I stand there?
I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Karja Fort will let me pass over the mountains.
Okay. Nah, I'm cool. I say that as
I
I...
have knowledge in the cauldrons to override these machines.
I want to do something. So he doesn't see you, Ducky, so he doesn't see you. See, if I keep my damn distance, I could kill things. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Hey.
I'll find a use for you.
I got a trophy. First metal flower found. I should really like look up a cheat guide for like some of these, but I'll probably do that after the game. It's like what, my 5th trophy today. Damn. Fox skin. Ah, no! Bone, fish bone. Everything I don't have, basically. Go on. Go on. Surprise! Hey, go kill your friends, okay? Grant me safe passage.
problem overriding that lance horn. Catching it.
Oh my god!
Save these for the trail. Red light means trouble. Calm, calm.
Now it's a wonderful magic! Oh my god! God, oh, I am not in the mood for you. Leave me alone. Good.
Grab this now.
Grab all the preservatives you can get your damn hands on. We'll be back to murder these things later.
The Forsaken Village. Mariska.
Oh, for God's sake.
Shambles.
Son of a... Good. F you and die.
I think I'm in the clear.
I don't think that. I think you're dead. Look, buddy, I'm not after you. You're not after me. Except, you know, walking on your turf makes you want me, apparently. Well, too bad!
Low and quiet does it.
Nope, I'm running the F away. F you! Come on. Get curious. Get fucking curious! You work for me, now go kill your friend. Or I got it. That works too. You know what? Hold on. Not this one. This one. Does that take me to the same place? Oh my god!
You'll do.
What the crap? I guess I'll just climb the mountain regardless. How do you fall up?
Need them soon enough.
The motherless girl.
Hi.
Back on her feet.
Quick way down.
I need some protection. Give me some protection. I'm going into a wilderness. If this was Legend of Zelda, we'd have a cool theme going on.
World's going white.
I actually want to play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess again. That's a good game.
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Karja fort?
Oh my.
A corruptor.
girl. These machines are dangerous.
Okay.
Truly, the sun shines upon us this day.
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
So,
Open the damn
will
door.
you open the gate for me now?
You heard her. Open the gates and send word to Captain Balon. Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Open the gates!
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
Oh my god, that's a cliff. Why is this on a cliff face?
Whoever's in charge here might know if Nakoa came through.
Why is this a freaking cliff face? That ain't too safe. What? So many bronze.
Captain Balon, I have questions for you. First, about another Nora woman who might have come through here. And second, about the trail to Meridian. What can I expect on the way?
Well, it was definitely another Nora. No way I'd forget that. She caused an incident. As for what to expect on the trail, nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads, they're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
You said something happened with Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder. Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower, up the steps.
Wait. Saeed is here?
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistake. Prove it. And the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. Oh, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went. And try not to assault him, please.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the Sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war. Machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. I'll let them confirm my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell them what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Carja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Oh my god. You know what? Nah, it's
Is
cool.
there anything...
Sun
Nope.
King Avad, but strict.
Shut up.
Did an Osram named Olin come through here?
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. They brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
Can't you send...
Oh my...
What was that,
Nothing.
Hold on.
Can't you...
Most Nora still... I'd prefer not to...
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well... while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
What is this place exactly?
Daytower marks the eastern edge of Carja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people. During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian, and sacrifice. But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Carja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many Outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the Sun, and what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. A calming light, not a scouring one. Sun King Jiran would shed blood at any slight. For Sun King Avad, that's a last resort. Lucky for those who slight him. Some whisper in the shadows that he's weak. No. Peace is strength, as the sun shall show.
So the Carja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursur and Eren played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing. Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
Oh dang it, I hit the wrong thing.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I would be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
And now we're supposed to...
Ugh, this scrapes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dang it. Well, this is gonna rather carefully down the hill. Carefully down the hill.
They know where I am. The machines must have come across Captain Balon's patrol here.
Oh my god. There you go. Now, can we upgrade? No, we cannot. Oh my god.
One of the Carja soldiers fell here. The other soldiers must have retreated. But to where? Another Carja soldier. Did anyone support? At least his death came quickly.
Oh my...
Handy. This can't be the helmet from the last Karja soldier. Someone nearly lost his head here, then ran off. Blood everywhere. A machine dragged something into the water here. But maybe he made it to that island. snap a sawtooth right in half. Fascinating. They weren't looking for me.
I wasn't expecting to be found, especially not by a Nora.
I wasn't expecting to find a half-clad Karjan soldier singing like a drunk.
I apologize for my behavior. I thought I was dead.
Come on. Your commander asked me to bring you back to Daytower.
I refused to be led back to my outpost by a Nora, like some prisoner.
Fine. Go by yourself.
Wait. Look. I got in a tussle with a snap maw. It ate the half of me that was armor and bow. The thief is still in the water. I can't go back without a weapon. Find my bow, please.
I'll get it. Just don't start singing again. Just stay away for now.
Yeah.
Here's your bow.
Plain horrible.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. I I didn't want to die in foreign lands. Like my men, may the sun light their passing.
Oh, shit!
I did this. I did a bed.
Disarm traps. Okay, we need another level and we're good.
Hey guys.
Ugh, I can't do that voice anymore. I need your meat, turkey. Mmm, turkey. God, that's an old internet joke that no one's gonna know. I'm on a murder rampage because I need, you know, meat. Yeah, there's gonna be someone who's bound to be like, don't you have morale? Why would you kill an innocent bunny? Because I need their meat. Hi, random butt trader. I didn't really want to, but something like this could actually be really useful.
I've been seen. Saving these for the trail. here, Zaid.
And you're a Nora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion. Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
So you deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They have me confused with some other commander. I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King Avad has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Zaid.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
I can't trust him, not after what Jan told me. That garrison's my only lead. The road beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, one who looks like me, why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined. Easier when I was a kid.
I got a question. Okay.
If my machine charges, it'll flatten whoever stands in its way. Ouch.
Stay low, girl, or you'll spoil the fun.
Fun?
Everyone has their reasons. Maybe you kill because you're compelled. I understand. Had a partner who'd weep at the feel of an arrow striking home. While we hunted the bandit scum, his eyes will never dry.
Then you're a manhunter. Some kind of mercenary?
Call me Nil. I've found where there is strife, there's bandits. Picking the bones of the innocent. Then whoever they can catch, then each other. But
hello, Jen.
Wait. You and I could work together. Kill them all. What do you say?
I don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler, with a bow, a concern about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have nothing to fear from me.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Save screaming a while. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of.
Oh my god. What? Why are you going, Jen? Let's get out of here.
They're scanning for me.
I hate you, Fox.
going down fast. This must be Lonesome Rock. If it's a trap, I might need to go in quiet. Seems like an ordinary outpost. I'd better look around.
I'm so bored. I'm bored with being bored.
I'm bored with you talking about being bored.
I'm bored with you complaining about me being bored.
I wasn't complaining about you being bored. I was complaining about your complaining.
Well, now I'm complaining about your complaining.
If you two don't shut up, I'm gonna complain to Zaid, and then things will get ugly. Hold, Outlander! What are you doing here?
Hunting. I've been tracking a sawtooth for the better part of a day.
Well, you must have lost the scent, because we haven't seen any round here. Now be on your way, and quickly.
Well, they don't want to talk, so let's see if they're hiding something.
She's snooping around. Wrap her up and tie her down, boy.
Take her down!
Alright. Looks like Zaid's hiding out here. Hardy little plant. He'll help. Good. I can use this. The tracks lead to their compound. Maybe Nakoa's inside. Got one.
Hello.
Don't get ideas. Light says hands off or it'll price it up.
Let's go.
Sounds like Nakoa's here. And I'm gonna have to cut through these guards to get to her.
Oh god. Stealth missions in a video game.
When the buyers come, it's because you're stinking.
On me!
Yeah, like the... Yeah, because I think it's like, what, 8 by 8? Should be 8 by 8.
Something broke! Let's finish
Yeah, I think the largest is an 8 by 8, the smallest is a 4 by 4. Yeah, the funny thing is, I saw that in a YouTube video. I didn't actually ever experience it because I was like, that seems a little dumb to me.
line of fire! The shadow gives you two.
So, was it the pickaxe or was it the axe itself? Because I said pickaxe. Okay. Sorry I couldn't help you, it's just like I haven't experimented enough with that game. That's usually one or the other, right? It's usually one or the other.
Cannot run from righteousness.
Yep. Which is, yeah, just to tend the soil. Your actual cat or your in-game cat? Oh, I'm about to say, like, that's normal for, like, cats to meow at people. Like, my cat does all the time.
So much for being careful.
Now.
Prisoners. Chained up to be... Nakoa? Jan sent me. Look, we can
That's
talk
good.
more
I
once we
haven't
get
had my
everyone
dinner
out of
yet.
this pit.
Jan sent you? I don't believe it.
That
I
is
guess
not
these
a woman's
prayers
hair.
finally worked. I'll help
I'm
the
streaming
others.
the game.
Let's go.
You obviously know I'm streaming right now. That is not a woman's hairstyle. Because it was like corn rolls, but not. It's hard to explain without you seeing it, but it's like that is not what a woman should have on her hair.
I knew you were going to be trouble, girl. But you'll make it worth our
Oh,
while
I'm dead.
in the end.
Oh, I am
The
so
end is now,
dead.
Zaid. For you and your men.
Oh, crap in a hat. This isn't good. This is going to kill me. Yeah. Also, considering it's in the Stardew Valley thing I post all the time, you know I have a YouTube channel, right? Oh, well, no one reads this. No one reads the descriptions then. Well, like, I get that. I'm just being dumb. No. Such is the life as a person, and I have no life. That's good. Oh, they have a straight up gun. Oh, they have a straight up gun.
I'm gonna make you pay for that. Let this strike up for sake. Not that one. Only a little blood.
Sir, I ain't getting headshots on you. I don't know why you are not dying. Oh.
Guide this to the heart of my foe. I'm coming back from this one. I'm done. Am I done?
Year summer. That's clearly a year.
I'm done. Am I done?
Yep. Okay, that wasn't as tough as something I'm thinking of in Legend of Zelda. That's good. Go to Canada and you. I love the fact I'm Canadian. I just made a Canadian joke, even though it's not a Canadian joke, because that's an American joke.
You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
Yeah.
How did Zaid capture you?
I tried to get him at Day Tower, but he caught me. Then let me go so he could have his men grab
There's
me
like
later.
250, I think.
After?
Said he was gonna sell me into slavery like the other
Mm.
poor bastards that came through here week to week.
You'd be surprised how
took his
fast you
time.
get past
Kicked
all
me
that.
around whenever he
I think in
stopped
the
by.
Let's Play, I did that
Guess me trying to kill him
within,
hurt
I
his
think, the
pride.
first year?
How did Zaid come to run a ring of slavers?
All the scum you just killed, they butchered for Zaid during the
It's
Red
entirely
Raids.
RNG related, so
The new
like
Sun
you
King
could have
kicked
a
them out
very
of the
good
army,
layout or
but
an
Zaid managed
extremely
to
bad
lie his way out
layout.
of trouble, then saw a new way to make a shard, putting his grunts to work here.
You've been through a lot.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Zaid's dead. I was ready to go through anything to make that happen.
That actually is one of the better floors to get RNG on.
What are you gonna do now?
The others were in that cellar for months.
Because I think the limit
rundown
for
they got, the
monsters
harder it was for
is
Zaid to
8 or
sell
9. It's not that much.
They need food, rest, and hope. I'll take them to Meridian and tend to them.
You're not even going to try to go back? What about Yang?
I do, but I
The
wouldn't gloat
matriarchs
about
won't
it.
let me back. Even if they would, I wouldn't go. They can burn for all I care. As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him.
I'll assume not.
I'll miss that run.
Are you in
But at least he'll
iron
know I'm
area
safe.
of the mines, or are you down further into gold?
Time for me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark of a
Considering
secret.
your reaction, I'm assuming
If
copper.
you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll be there until the others get back up on their feet. Until then, thank you for helping me cut this rot from the world.
40.
I don't know.
I think
Maybe now I
that
can put Zaid behind me and
25
remember my
and
father
20
as I
should be iron. Are you in like a crystallish area? Okay, then I have the wrong thing in my head entirely. I actually love Stardew Valley. I'm surprised. Yeah, yeah, that's the crystal area. That's where you get your iron and whatnot. Your stone copper. I didn't think it was 40 though. I thought it was 23 or 25 or so. No, 25 is the dungeon of the copper. Never mind.
Look out below!
I always, oddly enough, Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, and stuff like that, I always keep notes for some reason. Yeah, and on what day gives you what quest and whatnot. Dear God. I don't remember if I started with Magical Melodies or not, because that Harvest Moon game for the GameCube. I'm trying to remember what game started, like, had me start writing down notes. If you can't tell, I'm an absolute huge gamer, so go with me. That's good. Okay, good for him. A group that I can't stand. Yay! Their content is funny. I just don't like their humor. That's my personal gripe with them. Like, I like TRG a lot more, the Runaway Guys. Okay, turkey. Gobble, gobble. I missed. You're a freaking turkey. How can I not hit you? Hopefully Stardew Valley gets a new update soon, because I know there's talk about it. I just don't know, like, how far in development they are. I want the online to be a thing. That's like the only thing I'm actually excited for. Yep. It's in, like, the description box thingy on the top. And before you ask, yes, I spelled my YouTube name wrong. Or I didn't spell my YouTube name wrong, I spelled my PSN name wrong. You would have known checking the file, trust me. I just want to nip that in the butt. Okay, how many fast travel things do I have? I want to fast travel so bad. I already wish fast traveling in this game was free. But nope. You gotta walk. I want to play Wheel of Fortune for some reason. I suck at Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Well, welcome to how I stream. It's nothing but rambles and jambles and Banjo-Kazooie references, because Banjo-Kazooie is awesome. You know what? Crap. What quests do we have in this general area? Oh, hey look! Bounty hunts that I can't do. Oh, well, no, I could technically do these. One's a level 7, one's a level 12. One's a level 7, one's a level 12, 7.
Might regret this.
Sounds like you got some gassy food. Fried chicken is gassy. That sounds really good. Well, yeah, because they're nothing but dough and fat, no wonder. They're nothing but dough and fat, no wonder. Well, I got the recipe. Always write that stuff down. I did have to write my mom's messages, or my mom's stuff down. Her stuff's long. Because of goddamn Polish cooking. No wonder it's long. Freaking Polish take way too long. I swear to God, can you tell what your brother's name is? Because I swear to God, if I know someone at least remotely close to him. Let's just say one of my friends I talk to a lot is a cook. And he's currently in Iceland. So if your brother's younger by a fair amount, yeah, makes no sense. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because the only reason I say that is because I talked to a dude who I known for a couple years now, and he's like, oh, he's a pretty cool dude. And then, yeah. It's like, oh god, every time I hear, like, a really good cook, I'm like, I had to jump on this conversation. Please tell me he's not actually really good.
Easy, easy.
Alright, cool. I was about to say Iceland's technically part of... No, Iceland... No, that's not part of the US. That's part of Britain, I think. Iceland and Greenland should be part of Britain.
And one of these.
Go Germany! Woo! Wah, wah. So many people. Took a bullet at the back of my head. Hey. Well, regardless, that's why I hate war. Congratulations, I'm a pacifist. A lot of people do that, but not to like talk bad about the dead. I don't see why some heritage thing is like, oh, I'm gonna join the army because my great grandfather was. Like, you're your own person, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Some cases I've heard was because of that. I'm like, that's really stupid. Go and reevaluate your life.
Scrabbling a bit.
True. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, but yeah, I don't want to talk ill about the dead. Raccoon! Raccoon! Kill it! Kill the damn thing! Thank you. I say I'm a pacifist, but yet I'm playing games that require you to kill things. There is a bit different. There's a little bit of a difference right there, but at the same time, who cares? I haven't killed an actual person yet. No one's really tempted me to. But, ooh, God, I wish I could stick it to some people who picked on me. Some things never heal, and years of abuse do not heal very easily. This isn't family oriented, this is school oriented before anyone asks. Puzzle, how do? Can I please jump on the damn tree? You're a woman. That's a pole. It makes sense. Wow, that was really offensive. Oh crap. I'm pretty sure people knew what I was saying there. I hope. And if not,
easy,
thank
easy.
God. Ugh. Yeah, as I said, welcome to my streams, right? Just bitch about the most pointless things. So you got like no games under your belt when it comes to the PlayStation, do you? Like Stardew Valley is like the one of the only ones I see on your profile. Yeah. Sorry, get to what? Oh, the yarn one. Okay, 'cause I was like, wait, what? Which game is that again? I've yet to play that actually. I want to.
The sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, one who looks like me, why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian.
Everyone has that 'cause that's
When
free.
I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Well, you're not the only one. I know a ton of people who don't like Tetris, and I'm kind of like, I have to be in the mood for it. I say that, but like a lot of my games are like that. And considering I'm an RPG player, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna be sitting down for like hours on end trying to figure out how to do a thing. So, I don't know. I'm kind of like a 50-50. I'm like indoors and outdoorsy kind of person. So like if my family wanted to go, say, on a hike, I would probably drop my entire game and go like, yeah, let's go on a hike. But if it's like one of those days where or weeks in general where I'm just super stressed and I just need to chill myself out with something, I'll probably play like, I don't know, a music game.
Scrabbling a bit.
So fun little fact about people who don't know about me, I'm actually pretty active as a person. And people thought gamers were fat pieces of crap. Some are. Hypochondria. Oh. Wow, that's also kind of true, but kind of not the one thing I was trying to say. What is it like when it's not hypochondria, but it's like something like it. I always forget what that was called. Self-aware, too self-aware. Well, technically that's just being a hypochondriac then. Yeah, people who are grammar Nazis will correct me. You know what the funny thing is? I don't hate that term. I use it a fair amount, and it's just like, yeah, like, it's one of those, like, stupid internet things you just say because everyone else says it. And oddly just sticks with you. Which, you know, once again, if we're looking at actual historian points, yeah, Nazis, Polish heritage. Yeah, it doesn't mix too well, does it? In all honesty, I think, like, not to say, like, who had it worse and who didn't have it worse, but I think the Polish were really screwed in World War II. Oh! Oh, that was actually a pretty clean shot. Damn! I'm impressed. I hate you. Clean shot, automatically do a body shot. Aim for the light. It's like Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Just go for the light and you'll be fine. I love Nintendo stuff. I need to get the Switch. I want to get the Switch so bad. Well, woohoo, it's like I can't buy a console at launch because my money is short. And I'm saving up for something extremely big. Well, yeah, but the problem is, there's already games that I want to play, like Splatoon 2. I've been hyped for that since Splatoon 1. And if I didn't have to save up for so much life things, I would spend my money on games. But no, being 21 isn't fun. Especially being single at 21, that sucks for me. And before anyone says that it's like, oh, the single people always have it better, not always the case. For me, someone who actually wants to be with someone, yeah, it sucks. Like, I'm not stupid enough to go to a random person and start asking them out. I'm just not ballsy enough to go outside and talk to a person. So realistically, I'm screwed to begin with. Like, I'm one of those people who loves to take their time, but if people don't like taking their time, they're gonna hate me. I'm also kind of offensive humor in a way, so
These will keep.
you gotta get used to my humor. And everyone I ever talked to is rather really younger, a lot younger than I am, or really older. So at the same time, I think my life is just destined for failure. There's always someone. To be fair, I prefer them older by like 2 or 3 years. Hmm? Sorry, I actually didn't hear you. What?
Here we go again.
I don't care. You want to know the funny part about this? I tell people this all the bloody time. I wanted to date this one girl in grade school, right? And then my parents say, oh, everything comes in due time, right? And then, like I said, I'm literally losing my shit. I want to, like, actually talk to her, or at least attempt to, like, ask her out. And my parents said, all in good time. I never did it, basically. I dropped out of school because I had mental problems, and a lot of other things came up. So, effectively, high school was bad for me, and grade school was really stupid for me. Because grade school, I never had the balls to tell her. And high school, I found out that she had a bad experience with guys, and she didn't want to be with a guy. It's like, woo! Kill me! Pretty much.
That'll help.
Like, the sad part is I'm not mad. Like, I was mad at the moment, yeah, but, like, you gotta let it slide. It's kind of like what life is. Although it sucks. Go ahead and shoot. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're trying to hop the fence. You can't hop the fence. It's there for aesthetics. Now, is this behind the grocery store? No, because it's right behind Clint's area.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
No. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade.
Yeah,
anticipating the
I don't know
sun
how you
fight.
got in there, but that's
Don't
just
get me
there
wrong,
for
these
aesthetics.
some are others. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an
Because randomly generated
So, what's
spawn
your
points.
knife
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their quarters.
I thought it was there for aesthetics, but I've tried getting in there before. It never let me. Aesthetic. Aesthetic means it's basically for looks. You know, when someone says like, oh, it's just for aesthetics. Well, yeah, welcome to when you hang out with a lot of British people. Or in general, just a lot of smart people. Well, yeah, once again, you probably also, like, went through high school. I didn't. Like, I'm not surprised. Like, I am smarter in certain... Nope. I'm literally just working in the fields. Like, it's not bad. It's just...
Good for an old remedy.
Did you just ask me if I'm in Britain? I'm in Canada. Yeah.
Can't carry more.
So... Britain doesn't have that many bad... Like, I've talked to a ton of people in Britain. Like, I would say it's more America, to be fair. Well, in that case, I'm a foreigner in comparison to you then. If we look at like actual geography and also in like landmass, not landmass, but you know what I mean. I would definitely talk to people. Like, I would also say Finland. Finland has a pretty like bad populace of like people who are just not very educated. Nope. Experiences. Yeah, I was about to say, like,
The bandits brought their prisoners here.
Well, yeah, that's why I do on PlayStation, because it's not like Skype where you could do a webcam thing. I prefer it hearing the person, getting to know the person, then asking for a Skype. You know, playing it smart, playing it easy, how I generally do things. And also, why I'm still extremely single. As it's a curse. I love bringing it up, though. It's such a dumb thing to bring up, and I love it to the highest degree. Yeah, the fact that I'm single, I love to play it up like, oh, it's like pitying me. I'm like, don't actually pity me. I'm doing this as a joke. It's a very dumb joke. You just try to bitch slap me? Jesus Christ. I would like someone that, like, I trust me, I do understand the needs and wants. I just would really like someone to like talk to. And to be fair, I've dated 2 people in my entire life, so that's good. At the start, but they were also long distance, both of them being American. I was planning to see one of them at the very least, freaking Oklahoma. But problem is, her mom was in and out of the hospital. She was 23, and she was going through like mental problems with her mom going in and out of the hospital. So I eventually just said, you know what, I'm gonna just chill out in Canada. You can talk to me on Skype. You can talk to me on a PlayStation, and you know, it was fun for the short time we were there, like I think it was like what, a year and a half? About a year and a half. And then she started to cave in and stuff happened, and so it was really sad. So yeah, it's just really sad to sit there and watch stuff like that unfold, because it's just like you want to be there but you can't, and it's like, oh shit. And then on Facebook the other day, considering she also like doesn't have me on there anymore and doesn't have me on the PlayStation, she texted me that I'm a great person and I should be with someone that could spend like pretty much every day with them, and it's like, I don't care, you're pretty decent. I don't really care about having high quality at this point. I just want someone to like chill with effectively. And I don't know why there is a tear in my eye, but that is fine. But yeah, like, I'm not upset. I just had to face reality of the fact that her mom was going in and out of the hospital. Oh, trust me, I will act like an insensitive asshole, but I do have a heart. Trust me, I have been called out for being an insensitive asshole. I think very logically, if that makes sense. Thinking very logically. I did it! I freed the camp! Give me experience.
Seeker,
Just sniffing around.
may I speak with you? I'm honored. All Mother be praised.
Okay, hold on. I stream a bit of my main profile with the
something you
stream profile. Which
Yes.
one? Which farm did you see? The
My
forest
friends and I
layout?
watched you clear the bandits out of this camp. We're glad.
Like, was there hardwood
They
or
would
like
steal
stumps
from
near
us,
the sides of the
chase
barn to
us
poop?
through the night, laughing. We're outcasts, not braves. Almost defenseless.
Yeah, then that's the forest layout.
Where did you all come from?
Some of us have wandered
You
the
should,
sacred
you
lands
should come
for
on my
years.
streams like every so often.
As
I
for
don't
me,
do Stardew Valley all the
village I
time, but
grew
I
up
do
in
like a
was
lot of
burned
different
in the Red
games, and hopefully
Raids.
maybe one of them might interest you or your
I'm
boyfriend.
ashamed I wasn't there to protect them. But I was an outcast.
Like, I'm literally
long
just an
before the
entertainer, so like
Carja
it
came.
really helps if people just stop by and it's like, oh,
How
you're
did
doing,
you all come to be
doing
here
okay, you're
together?
doing pretty good.
You wonder how we speak to each other when the law forbids it. But what hope do
Oh,
we
I am
have
sweaty.
here?
Ugh.
Outside the embrace, alone.
I wasn't judging you. I was an outcast once.
You know what? Also, the funny thing is,
right
I
to
don't know if I'm
ask.
right about this, but I feel like I'm much
convinced them
older
to
mentally
speak.
than I am like physically.
I told them we were only sentenced to be outcast, not to die out here.
An intelligent approach.
Don't you have a light ring on you? You should.
How did you come to be an outcast?
I was a fool. I refused to do what I was told.
There's two rings you should
Never
always
went
have on
hunting
you.
when I could sit
If
under a
not
tree
on your
instead.
character,
I
at least in
argued
your
with my
farm
family
area.
every step,
It's the
picked
large
fights
magnet
with other
ring, which
braves.
basically draws
One
items
day,
towards you.
Such a fight grew
And
fierce. I got a lucky
the
hit,
light ring.
an unlucky one. He went
Yeah,
down.
and then the
and there was
light
no
ring,
one
which is
left to speak for me.
yeah, which is a little.
I deserve to be an outcast.
You seem different from the person you describe.
I hope to be.
Oh wait, I'm trying to think. Maybe you don't unlock it because you have to
We
find
are
the
all
spirits
outcasts,
to hunt, and
but
then
we
the
need
spirits
to stay
sometimes
together
randomly
to
drop it. I think.
survive.
I don't know what
This
the
camp
percentage
we once
is.
hated
though.
could serve us well now. Would you let us stay here, even if it flies
I need to start
in the
posting
face
more
of the
trophies on
matriarch's laws?
on the community.
Of course, by all means.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say so. You're an inspiration to us. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Remember how the
My
blood
gut hurts for
pounded
some reason. I think I had something bad last night.
in the car? It's a carved waltz from
Yeah, you guys could hear about
Or
my
a cry for
intestinal
help.
problems.
I wouldn't fight.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Carja?
And like, before anyone, I should also explain this. I don't care about long-distance relationships. They're fine with me as long as you two are having fun realistically. That's all that really matters.
Called an investigation of war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone?
And you know, for someone who's like super serious and super calm and collective, as you guys probably know me on stream, I like to have fun.
I
Fun's good.
my confession. No sense wasting time with investigation.
Were you thinking something
That was since the
naughty?
Sunstone
I don't
Rock
mean
was
that
the
kind of fun.
The trade was fair.
I know. I know.
Things you did, now.
Acceptable things. Under the circumstances.
Yeah. So I think on both profiles, I'm married to two separate people. Obviously, I'm married to Emily on my main profile and Penny on the stream profile.
But rules are important. They need structure. Cage. Otherwise,
Oh,
you know those places,
I'm not gonna lie.
lonely places where people once were.
Ugh. Well, this
Now
isn't gonna be
just
posted on
full
YouTube, and if it,
world.
I don't know if I should post this on YouTube because I
Chances
already
are.
cursed a bit. Oh, well, I'll probably post on YouTube just for the fun of it.
They sent you to a
It's
rock
much
for 2
easier to
years?
go lesbian
Is this
because
some
the
kind of
guys
Carja
are
ritual?
very
No,
emotional until
Sunstone
like the
Rock is a
very
prison
end,
south
and the
of
only one that
Meridian,
I would
south of
personally
Berlin.
go for is probably
Our
Sebastian.
new son King is a believer in rehabilitation.
And it's not like they're shutouts. It's
In the
more
heat of a
like they're
storm
like,
cell in
oh,
the
we
dark,
weren't
I'm
really
going to focus
like
on
designed to have
food
character.
and
We're just kind of like the pretty guys.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
Alex
have my
kind
own
of has a
ways to
good
follow.
one, but Alex is
And
more
they
of like,
seem to
oh,
go
I
back to
came from an
bandits.
abusive
That
father,
works for me. I'm not
basically.
suggesting
That's
a
the
Carja
gist
war.
of him.
I'm never lonely where there's killing.
The females at least have character and like, not.
A brief encounter for us, but the end
I say
for them.
character, but I feel like
They
their
were
stories
squad
just kind of click onto me a bit more because it's more sympathetic for them, and I guess that it's easier for a guy to feel sympathetic towards a girl than another guy. Even though I don't play the sympathy card because that doesn't really give you good relationships. That just gives you a really like awkward one where it's like,
These are helpful.
this
Bitter,
is
though.
horrible to say. I'm sorry, people on YouTube who are probably going to hear this, but it's like saying your girlfriend or boyfriend was raped, and it's like that's more sympathy than anything. That's not really falling in love with them. That's just like I want to care for you because I feel sorry for you. If you can look past that, yes, it's fine, but don't be like so withdrawn with it, where it's like, oh, I'm scared to bring this up, and I'm scared to like have a baby with him because etc. or with her. It's like, no, because they want to move past it just as much as you do. And considering I'm also a non-licensed psychologist and I have helped people with those cases before, yes, I do know feelings like it. I've never experienced them personally, but I have definitely helped a ton of people get through that. That was a lot to get off my chest. Holy crap. And I feel like people are going to probably see me as a monster because of saying that, even though I clearly explained myself. Okay, fine. What's your opinion? What's your opinion on what this statement I just brought up? Well, no, because it helps me learn you as a person, and it's kind of more of like, oh, so you feel like this, so I'll stop talking about so-and-so.
Stocking up.
Well, no one's completely neutral. I'm more pessimistic than I am optimistic. But I still look at both sides equally. So you're basically like me, but a female version. Got it. The best way to explain that, the sad part is, it truly is the best way to explain that. Oh, god dang it. So this is level 12. Oh, also, what the crap was I going to do again? I was going to buy a better bow. Oh my god, I'm sick and tired of using this godforsaken, like, training bow. We've already made it to level 20, and I'm still using a training bow to kill enemies. Oddly enough, it works. So, Ugh, my nose. Which I think my first girlfriend is dating someone who's going through that kind of problem. Then again, I think my first girlfriend is also completely crazy and she admits it herself, so, eh. Well, the problem is my first girlfriend is also a little bit younger than I am. She's like, I think she's like almost finished like university or college or whatever. Well, you don't realistically need to be smart to go to like a college or university. I think 3 years? Yeah. Yeah. Because she was... I'm trying to actually think about this. She was... When we dated... Okay, I was 15, she was... No, I wasn't 15, I was 16. She was 15. No, did I say 16 or 17? 17 for me. So yeah, 2 years younger than I am. I can't math. Yeah, well, I warned you well in advance that, you know, even though I'm smart, I just have to, like, pull my fingers out sometimes and do it that way. As pitiful as that is, I need to do it sometimes. No! Damn it! We're so close to an upgrade. I'm sorry. I would apologize, but I don't really need to. Hold on. Oh, this is a different bow type in oh my god. Ooh, maybe this wasn't the smartest idea to put this bow on. Training bow, get on the bottom, so at least when I'm not using a whole lot of things, I could use a training bow and kill stuff. So we got piercing arrows, so I'm assuming that's better for the heavily armored stuff. RPG terms, yeah! Federico's a Frankenstein! God damn it, Scoop. Wukos in general. I love Wukos. I would really find it hilarious if I met someone who was related or is dating Scott or Scoot or however the hell. Like his internet name is Scoot, his real name's Scott. I would love to at least say hi to the dude. Well, like, I'm not an animator because I can't draw for crap all, but I would still really like to at least say hi. Yeah, Devil's Thirst, neck trail. Jump onto the neck trail's back. WTF, enter? God, my sister's got me doing that now. My sister, who's like 13 years older than I am. I have a sister who's 15 years older than I am. I was very lucky considering my mom was told that she couldn't birth a child when she had me. Yeah, that was the thing, because my mom, well, my dad wanted a kid, right? So my mom, well, like my mom's like a bit younger than my dad, but like, oh geez, how old is my dad again? 50 something, I think. I don't remember. But basically, yeah, she's a bit younger, and when she was attempting to get pregnant, she went to a doctor. Doctor basically said, oh, like, it'll be, like, pretty damn near impossible for you to get pregnant. And then my great-grandmother, who passed away shortly before or after I was born, was like, where's your son? And my mom looked at her as like, what son? I haven't birthed a child. And then she said like, she could see like the general image of me. So when she came back from Poland, she found out she was pregnant. And my sister is also my little sister is extremely lucky considering she was also birthed 6 years after I was birthed. Damn. Birth is a very odd term to say when you don't give it proper context. You friggin' saber jaw piece of crap! Or chainsaw jaw, or whatever the crap you're called. Bear! Oh, bear! Oh my god, that's a boar, first of all, me. You know the difference between a bear and a boar. You're actually like Mr. Outdoorsy person. See, my uncle. My uncle actually taught me a lot of things I knew about I didn't know about the outdoors, like what mushrooms to eat, what you could eat and what you shouldn't eat. And my uncle is just like me. He never even went to school. I like my uncle.
Getting up to its head. Let's find a way.
That's good, but it also sucks that like every relative minus like my other uncle who lives in Poland or Trinidad. So effectively, I live nowhere remotely close to my relatives. I'm supposed to get on the back of this thing? What the hell? How? Okay, time to Shadow of the Colossus this. I love Shadow of the Colossus. That's a good game. Anyone who's into platforming puzzle games, buy Shadow of the Colossus. That's good. Good for money. Oh, you were way too far. You were way too far. Wait, no, you're not. No, you're not. I can do it. I can do a thing.
Should be able to jump onto the tunnel from here.
I just keep messing it up. Come on, coach. Put me in, coach. Come on. I'm ready for some football. I've never played football, or rugby rather. There's my British friends talking right there, because I swear to God, ever since I started talking to people from Britain, I've always used rather instead of like rather or whatever. Wait, where's the slippity doo? Where's the slippery doo?
I think I can leap onto the tonic from here.
Okay. No, that's me in panic mode. Slightly.
Now they're hunting me.
Wait, was that a rabbit? Rabbit! Don't you, rabbit? For something that moves so damn slow like Plessy from Super Mario 64, you move really freaking fast. Even though Plessy was in Super Mario 3D Land, so whatever. Wait, no! The back was there! I did it.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
Oh my god. Woo, this is fun. This is also Shadow. The Colossus! Welcome to panic mode. I hope you enjoy your stay. Rooms are like $200 a month. Or $200 a month. $200 a night. They're very, very well classed rooms. Like, you'll love them. You just gotta deal with a panicking moron in the bottom floor every so often. Why does this machine have a map? Oh, it's not a map. Okay. Experience? Yeah, experience! And a skill point. Nice. That was a lot of experience. Woo, baby. Johnny Bravo. I wish I could do a Johnny Bravo voice. I'm never able to do like any one of those voices I want to. I can do Junkrat, technically. And the only reason I can do Junkrat is because I played so much freaking I forgot what the hell it's called already. Overwatch. Riptire, ready to go. That's not Junkrat. That's a very like Doomfist meets Junkrat. What's wrong, Batsies? What's wrong? You don't want to play with the Joker? I can't do Joker either, apparently. I feel like I've been worse at voices, because I've actually been attempting voices recently again. I seriously want to do the guy from Card Capture, but I always forget how the hell he sounds. And believe it or not, it's not who people think it is. It's Clowry. For those people who know Card Capture Sakura. Stab the machine in the butt. Who was that good machine who died in the butt? Who died in the butt? He was forcibly shoved in someone's butt. I feel bad for that person's anus then. Well, to be fair, no, that's... I don't want to talk about those kind of things right now, because that would be on a more mature stream. Or a talk show, because God knows when I'm invited to talk shows or podcasts, I totally F it up. Anyone willing to be in a podcast with me? Anyone want to lose sanity? You haven't lost sanity, shush. No, shoot the boar! Shoot the boar! Cut the pig and spill his blood. Woo me! Woo me. Stupid Splatoon memes. Stuck in my head. You now realize I'm insane? Insane? In sync? I do not want to be known as that band. Thank you very much. Well, be fair, it's better to be known as NSYNC than Nickelback, so... And unlike, well, Nickelback has like one or two songs I actually do like, but that's because I'm stupid. Mostly Kryptonite, because Kryptonite's like one of the only songs that people care about from Nickelback. Listen to me talk like I'm a music junkie. I'm not a music junkie. I just know a lot of music stuff, that's why I'm a composer. Fun little fact, I actually am a composer. Yep. I say composer, but I'm literally just there writing doodles on a sheet and then telling people like, oh, it's like this note. Or like, okay. The funny thing is, I can write sheet music. I just like to write it in words, so it's like, oh, okay, let's show off the uniqueness of like instrument players. And like, I'm a scientist when it comes down to it. I'm freaking Mario, if anyone. So I write in words like tempo is loud and fast, and then beat is slow and calm. And then, well, that makes no sense for music, but that's not the point here. The point is, I'll give it to different people in different positions of the band, and I'll go like, okay, tell me what you think this means, and then play it as you think it is. And then I'll put like little instructions saying like, hold the G string for 5 seconds longer than the F string. Thank God my dad didn't try to say anything perverted. Way to go, Dad. You're learning. My dad isn't even remotely next to me. My dad's like all the way in the damn basement. Because he doesn't care for gamers. Actually, my entire family doesn't get for gamers.
Help! This could be it for me!
Wait, what? Who? Where? What?
I could really use a hand over here!
Why were you getting ambushed by bandits? Why are there bandits after your bacon? Woman, you protect that stuff. You don't give it out. Unless you want to give a guy a handy, but then again, that's not recommended. Ain't that ironic considering the last person I killed was a woman. Well, technically you give a woman a handy, but that's not what we're talking about here. God, I am perverted today. I'll probably still post this on YouTube because why the hell not? I'll just put a warning in descriptions that no one reads. The sad part is I put like 4 or 5 minutes into descriptions on all my videos. Yep. Also, that reminds me, did I post Final Fantasy 15 last night? Uh-oh. I don't remember if I did. Gonna hit all the wrong keys when I'm singing a song. This isn't a song anyways. I'm gonna hit the wrong keys with my voice. I think one of the best things I've ever seen was someone tell me I'm actually musically challenged when I'm not. It's one of the only things I'm not challenged with. 11 hours, so yeah, I did post it. That's good. Why is my chair so oh my god. Sweat. Body. Why do you sweat? Well, to help us not die, obviously, but... that was a dumb move. That was a dumb move. I think I'm used to the sweat on my back now. It still feels pretty gross. Fox, 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 fox.
Never takes long before scrappers come looking for parts.
God, I'm like a dog that has ADD. Frisbee? Where's the frisbee? I swear to God, that's why I picture dogs having voices. Kind of reminds me of that Disney film, but I forgot which Disney film. It wasn't Lady and Tramp, it was Aristocats, which came out well before I was born. I think 96. Yeah, that Aristocats was definitely more. I don't want someone to texting this to make me sound silly because I think the first. Oh wait, no, yeah, because that was like 80, I think.
Got too much already.
I really had to work on my listening skills. What did you even say? You lost the 5 floors, didn't you? Oh, that is the worst when you KO in the mines. Oh, you're actually looking at the Aristocats, okay. $1970. Yeah, a little bit before I was born.
Can't be too
How old are you then? Damn. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you got a fair amount of years on me then. Yeah, that's once again still older than I am. Actually, in that case, weren't you? Yeah, because that's the same release date for Link to the Past, isn't it? Legend of Zelda Link to the Past? No. Yes? No? No. Nintendo stuff I'm thinking about. like Super Nintendo, and I'm like, Super Nintendo didn't come out. Like, it would still be active, but it wasn't released, like, for... God, I'm smart. Run like a scared little pansy. Run like a scared little pansy. You just jackass kicked me, you damn deer. Which one? Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3. Super Mario World? No, it's 1, okay. What is your boyfriend saying? Because I feel like I could probably answer. Okay, yeah, World. World's pretty fun. It's just really short if you don't know what you're doing. If you have a rough idea, you could always just tell me and I'll probably know. Yep, the first introduction to Yoshi, too. As I said, I'm a massive gamer. I'm more retro games. Oh, can you do me a favor? Like, I just want to know your boyfriend if he knows this. Can you ask him if he knows about Lufia Rise of the Sinistrals? Lufia Rise of the Sinistrals. Do you watch... Let me think of easier ways to make this paraphrase for you. Have you ever watched One Piece, or are you into anime at all? Yes. Okay, well, never mind. I was going to say... Lufia Rise of the Sinistrals. Lufia Rise of the Sinistrals.
This'll help.
Rise of the Sinistrals. Lufia Rise of the Sinistrals. Sinistrals. Good. He knows a good game then. Holy damn, that's a good RPG. Good on you, buddy. I know, but like gamers don't always play like good RPG games or good or RPGs in general. There is a remake for the DS. Yes, there's 3 of them.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows.
It's an RPG. Lufia in general is an RPG.
They saw me through his focus. Who the woman is. One who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian.
Yeah, if he was using an emulator, he was doing it illegally technically, but everyone does it, so I'm not gonna really give him shit for that. I do it for crying out loud.
Quick way down.
I can hear him, don't worry. Pro.
Damn.
Well, because PlayStation Plus is like what you play with online now. That's probably why you're thinking it. Welcome to Psychological Breakdowns with your host, me. Because apparently I am so used to psychological problems. Who's texting me? Oh, it's my sister. I'll be on tomorrow, falling asleep. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's freaking Monday, isn't it? Look, when you don't look at the calendar, no. Look, I once again, I'll probably say this over and over again because I actually do have a problem. I have a bit of like a time memory relapse kind of problem. No, because if anything, I'd be a day behind you. I'm still technically being Friday. And plus, no, Canada's not that big. Where it's Canada's time difference between coast to coast is only like 6 hours, I think. Well, 6.5 because PEI has its own separate time zone by half an hour. So, what time are you at? Because I'll do it based off time. I'm not good with Eastern and Western stuff. Yep, we're in the same time zone then. Bird, get the hell away from me! Jesus Christ! I really hope I heard you wrong, because I swear to God I heard you said that bird or that Sunday knocked me up. I'm like, what? How? It's a day. How the hell would a day knock you up? Your instant reaction is to say complete nonsense! Yeah, that's good.
Never know when I might need these.
That's good. You have a nice system working, then. Thank God my family's dysfunctional. Oh, I'm not surprised. It's just it's more or less like you feel like you have to do it just because you kind of felt like it's your job in general kind of feel. Ah. Because I'm not gonna lie, I grew up in a very dysfunctional family, so we have not learned teamwork, and I'm 21. I learned teamwork because of a school I went to. Good old private school that actually made me hate school. Never been to a church. When your family has 2 different religions, basically. Yeah, I've been inside a couple churches, but like just for like an architectural kind of thing, like where I just look around. I was never really there to pray or anything. I was just more like, oh, I'm gonna go walk in, see how it's designed, and I'm gonna take notes on it.
Here they come.
Like I grew up atheist, but I'm not atheist because I believe in a God. I just don't believe in worship, basically. If that makes any sense at all.
Can stop tensing up.
Hey, Junk. When you say that, I think automatically the worst. Did a priest try something? Oh God, so they did do something then.
Cover your backside.
Huh? How does that make sense? Oh, right. I'm not gonna lie. I make fun of the Bible all the goddamn time. I love making fun of it because it's just like, it's kind of stupid if you think about it. Yep.
Here.
So basically, like, you're the town slut. Like, I'm not saying that was the case. I'm just saying, like, they talked about it like you were. They are, because they clearly don't. They say that, but they mean the exact opposite. So it's like more or less get the shit out of our area. Oh my god, what the hell's wrong with people? Like,
Search is off.
yeah, like, do people ever think about what they say, or do they just say it because, oh, I was told so and so? It's like, that's not how that should work. You use your own intuition. One goddamn mishap because people are too stupid to realize what's in front of them and start judging because they're faceless pieces of shit. Sorry, I just get a little pissed off when I hear stuff like that because it makes no freaking sense. No, you shouldn't, because it's their damn fault, because they're a bunch of idiots. You're doing the better thing by helping a person who was in a dire situation. So if they can't look over a damn thing like that, they're an idiot. Not individually idiots, just as a group an idiot. Yeah, because I'm about to actually know the actual phrase behind that, and isn't it something like... shoot, I haven't read the Bible. Well, I've never read the Bible, period, so... wasn't it something like, yeah, it's like certain things, if certain things happen, you should never turn a blind eye, but if certain things happen, that you should turn a blind eye. So basically, it's okay to, you know, completely murder someone if you turn a blind eye because they're faithful to God. That's not how that works. If anyone in a normal situation found that out, they would sure want the fucker dead. So the Bible kind of goes against what humans are, if you think about it. It's like they give you so limited options, and then if you take the wrong option in their eyes, you're a monster or you're a heretic, and it's like, no, that's why I believe in like shamanic rituals and whatnot and other pagan stuff that people don't believe in so much nowadays. It's because it makes sense to me. And believe it or not, I actually am somewhat of an inexperienced shaman, but I'm still technically a shaman, so yay. Go native and all other spiritual beliefs and whatnot, because that's basically what I am.
I'll tuck that away.
To be fair, I just said the F'ers, so... Yeah, like, I don't generally curse, but I curse when
good,
I feel
doesn't
like
it? Hold it inside you one last breath, then let it out.
Ugh. I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I were agreed. Only enjoy the killing.
Yeah, because they're gonna think about the masses, but they're not thinking about the masses. They're thinking about their own personal greed towards it, aka Trump.
Of our teeth here.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
You're not just a trap.
Yeah, in all honesty, I really feel
Have
like
you
the
ever
world
thought
should
about-
be just reset entirely.
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us.
But at the same time, I'm
They
sure
were
as hell not going to
filthy
commit genocide
so they
because
have
that
to
would
die
take
that
way
way
too long, and
you hunt them
I
down to help
would be
others.
paid little
No,
to
no.
nothing.
For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore.
I may
Life's
be
too short,
spiritually
and the
aware,
thrill of
doesn't
death
mean
is
I,
too short.
I don't want
If
money.
you kill a
Money's
tribe,
good.
There'll be retribution. Hunt a boar, they complain. if
Like,
you
I
roast
definitely
the meat.
love people who go like, oh, if you're a
bandits,
Buddhist monk, you don't have to think about
they're
money. And like,
vicious.
no,
They
you
always
gotta pay
put
for
up a
those
fight,
bricks somehow.
And no one cares if you kill them.
It's not your major
I
concern.
guess you're doing the right
Like, that's
thing
the one
for
thing
the
that
wrong
people
reason.
don't understand about spiritual
doing what
belief
I
and
want.
whatnot. Money is never, like, material wealth and whatnot is never your true concern. Your true concern should
We're
be,
done here.
how are you going
Here?
to improve yourself?
I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins. And
So,
bandits
fun
are
little
drawn
fact
to
if you
them
didn't
like
know anything
infection
about,
to
you
a
know,
wound.
spiritual belief or
wouldn't
spiritual
let
in
that
general, like,
infection set in, would you?
I'm pretty, no,
I'm
not
sure we'll meet
diverse in it, but I'm definitely know certain,
Maybe.
like,
If it can't
enough to
be
get
helped.
by, effectively.
If we pass each other by, we'll know it by our work.
And then people who say like, oh, this preacher's like the right preacher, and it's like, you're paying this guy so much goddamn money just so he's gonna say the shit that he feels like is right. I could do that in the streets. I'll probably get arrested because of a damn warrant to do it.
Off you go.
And you're telling me these people who are talking about holy rights and whatnot are they have a free pass? Like, that shouldn't be the case. So have I weirded you out yet? Because I'm pretty sure I've weirded at least most people out at this point. Right in this so you could use it against me. Got it. I'm joking. Oh, okay. Like, once again, like, it's good to see that you actually get my humor, considering it's more like a bashful humor, not a bashing kind of humor, whereas, like, I'll make fun of you, but I'll also make fun of me.
I can't spare the weight.
Oh, that guy is going to wreck my bob. My bub. Horizon Zero Dawn. It's an action game. It's kind of like Fallout, basically, if you've ever heard Fallout. I wish there was a way you could upgrade your spear to like do more damage, because I would love to use that. Wait, Fallout or Zero Dawn? Or Horizon, rather. Yep. Horizon Zero Dawn. Which, the name doesn't give it justice. In Horizon, like, just beyond, like, what you can see in the sky. And then Zero Dawn, meaning there's never been sun in this godforsaken land. Nope, there's a day and night cycle. Then again, I think stuff a little too literally sometimes. Even though I was doing that as a gag, so go me. My butt hurts.
Might regret this.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Sorry, what? I don't know, like 6 hours, I think? I'll start walking, Don't worry. I'll do something. I'll pay the bills. I'll get off my life. To be fair, like as I said, I'm also supposed to do exercises every 30 minutes, but ugh, I've been slacking on those. I finally. Oh my God, that's a lot of stuff. Oh my God, my gut hurts even more than it did like an hour ago. Oh. I may be constipated. That's gonna be fun to wash him later. It's TMI, but it's something I want to get off my chest. Well, off my chest or the other. Junk, I think I scared you away. Sorry, Junk. But at the end of the day, do I really care? Kinda. I'm not that mean of a monster. Jeez, give me some credit. I'm a monster deep inside.
Gonna need this.
Well, to be fair, I'm also the same person who believes that we're all part angel, part devil. Well, my God, not my words exactly, but my sentiment. Ugh. I'm trying to think of something I was gonna say. Oh yeah, that God is our mother and Satan is our father, because without the soul, heaven wouldn't exist, and without the body, hell wouldn't exist. That's what I was saying. You've never thought of life that way, or what did you say? Because if I was saying, like, you know this walking in, I'm weird.
Pass the test.
What? Who threw out an amethyst? Those don't sell for much, but those are pretty good. It's also Emily's favorite object, I believe. I've never found stuffing. I'm assuming you can, like, forge it. Not forge it, but, like, bake it. Well, you can sell everything. You just can't sell the rings to your treasure box. You have to sell it to the guy near the mines. You can sell those. You sell them to Pierre. I think so. I've never done it because I've decorated my house such in a nice manner, but I think that's how that works. It's either Pierre or Robin. Pierre is the general store. Robin is the carpenter. I don't know why I went into sassy bitchy mode, but okay. Well, like, I kind of went into, like, condescending mode, if anything.
But what do you want the Sun King to do about it?
Oh, I'm already sweating.
Poop. Feces.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods.
Other words, that means the same thing.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take you a bit. The best way for certain objects is definitely go to the weekend merchant. She usually got some good stuff for fairly expensive prices, but they're not scalable. Yeah, it's Fridays and Sundays, I think.
Stop right there. In light of the recent
No,
attack,
Wednesdays and
no stranger
it?
passes
No.
into
I don't
Meridian
know,
without
crap.
submitting to search.
I know it's 2 days during the week.
Attack. What are you talking about?
It's 2 days during the
Murder of
week.
Captain
Shut
Ursa and
up.
the Vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his
Well,
name?
I know Aaron.
no, it
Summon
isn't.
him. I
Certain
need to
days.
speak to him.
I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard,
pants.
a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Hey,
Sorry,
Aloy.
you're saying.
Hey, you're alive. I thought you were dead. Make way, make way.
All the
My
way to
pants
Meridian
went up
just to see me?
right to my nuts.
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So you're alive. This we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
No,
We need to
in the
talk
game you play as a
alone,
woman.
And you need to pull it together.
Over there.
I also said my
So you
nuts.
approve. Of course I approve.
From now on, she may come and go from this city as she
What
pleases.
was with the hand gesture? What was with the hand
There,
gesture?
alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
He did like a
I heard what happened to Ursa.
jerk and twerk.
I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
No one's gonna know what that means unless you watch like Steven
Special to
Plays, but
everyone.
yeah, he
She
did
always
like a
knew
little
what to
jerk and
do.
twerk.
Bossed everyone around. Just kept me in line.
Basically,
Now I'm
I know
supposed
you're
to fill her
never gonna
shoes.
watch that YouTuber.
Instead, here I am,
He
stumbling
was
around.
playing GTA Online and he was trying to say something, but it came
Give
out
yourself
as
some
jerk and
time.
twerk,
You'll
and the
find
something
your
he was trying to say was
Not at the
zigzag,
rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said?
and he ended up saying
I
jerk and
know,
twerk.
you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
A lot has happened since we last spoke.
That was me
The
patting my
Proving
belly.
was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when
Jeez, we're almost at
heard
3 hours.
explosions up on the mountain.
I want to play Stardew Valley for you. I want to start getting
game
trophies in that
Most
game
of the
again.
contestants were dead.
One trophy,
I've never
2
heard
trophies I'm
such
never going to be able to
blow.
get, and I know what they
Sound
are,
rose up from your
is
people.
the stupid arcade
How did
thing.
you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted?
I have fast reflexes, but that's still really freaking hard for me.
Because of Owen.
What are you talking about? That
My
doesn't make
one friend's
sense.
able to do it, but I'm not.
I need to find Owen. I
For
need to know what he
selling, I'm
knows.
assuming.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor.
That's the
I don't
only
know who
trophy
the
you
killers
have?
are or what they want, but I do know that Owen is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
Then
I
you
don't need
never
you
played
to
that far
understand
into your other
Aaron. I
profiles,
just
then.
need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents? Places
You know
he
what the
returns
funny thing
to?
is? I want to make a
House.
separate account for
Here in
streaming my own
Okay, then take
personal
me there.
profile.
I need to
I want to
search
make a profile where I
guess.
literally, as I say,
long as
go for a
I'm there
girl
to
as a
witness
girl.
the search.
I need to see Owen's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
Oh my god, how did my leg pop that way? Ow! Why does my body hate me?
How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
I was about to say, like, if you have that trophy, that makes no sense. You should have got the money trophy, if anything, first. 15,000, there's one for 15,000, there's one for, I think, a mil, there's one for a bill. I think... Yeah. And if you want, you could compare trophies with me, and you could see what you're missing, what you don't have.
Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare
Why, you
those
don't
who
give people
enslaved
their
and
presents twice a
tortured
week?
and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered.
Well, that's
And
your
her death,
problem. Hey,
unavenged.
Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon kind of teaches you to, like, juggle your work schedule with your socializing schedule. I also did a hand gesture. I don't know why the hell I did a hand
Or
gesture.
I'll give you all a kick in the ass.
Now I'm talking over political stuff, and I probably should have
Not
been
now.
paying attention to this political stuff because it seems so important. What the? What? Why are you, like, stop and sprint for a second? God, are you James from Silent Hill 2?
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
Silent Hill's a fun game.
Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this.
Why does this remind me of a Persian
Pays to
area?
have connections in the Sun King's court.
Up. Uppies! You know what the funny thing is? I think my entire family has said this. I'd be great with a child. Probably because I actually like act like a child too, so maybe a child would feel more comfortable with me. But also, I think like as that child grows up, God damn it, the child grows up and it's like, Dad, you are acting like a complete Nimrod. It's like, yeah, you don't say. And then my dad's like, oh, I can't wait for the day that you have a child and your child starts treating you like you treat me. And like, yeah, I'm a little bit of a smart ass, but at the same time,
This place.
the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. Let's say that.
Is that some kind of spice?
Your butt. You didn't grab your butt today. Tammy Flakes. Oh God, what's that? What's the Undertale thing for Tem? Boy, I'm Tem. Boy, I'm Tem. Boy, I'm Tem. Boy, I'm Tem. I'm Bob. Huh? Don't mind me, I'm just making Undertale references. I hope you have a lot of spaghetti! Lego trophies aren't really that hard to get! For the love of Shim Sham Bim Zam. I would love to play Lego with someone! It's so aggravating though sometimes. Lego Star Wars for the GameCube. That was frustrating for me. Bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bum. God dang it. I hate coffee, personally.
I need to ask you something.
This is your show.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
You know what the funny thing is? I was thinking about this. Like, before you brought up boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff. I don't think I feel comfortable living with my girlfriend or lover.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah.
You said Olin has connections and...
No.
Probably.
He served the court. If you're right...
Like, I feel like it'd be good for, like, short bursts of time. Like, maybe, like, a month or a week or so. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared shitless of the roads. That's why I've never got my driver's license. Well, the problem is, I've been in a total of like 4 accidents with my mother at the wheel. And it's not, none of them were our fault. Exactly. That's what I'm scared about. Is like, I get this really nice car, I'm driving fast, I'm driving, you know, nice and smooth. And then some jackass is just like, I don't feel like driving properly today. Let's go swerve into another lane. Well, shouldn't you be driving more carefully if it's ice though? Oh, okay, so it was just more or less like your tires weren't the best for them then. What freaking clues, game? Don't feed your cat chocolate. That's bad. What the hell am I looking for? Game?
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Game.
It looks like a picture
You
of
can go
Olin's family.
stick a damn freaking something in your little disk drive and then call me freaking Papa. This is a load of malarkey. I haven't used malarkey as a term in such a long time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Term as in like a phrase or something you speak with. A load of malarkey is just like a load of bullcrap. Mm-hmm. Boobs? Yeah, you don't generally put boobs in the fridge. Inappropriate humor. Okay, no, that should be going in the fridge then. That's bad if you don't. Like, I'm assuming they're already pre-made or whatever, right? Well, pre-made, made, as long as they were made by someone. Okay, well, once again, so technically it was pre-set then. Mm-hmm. You know, the funny thing is, as a 20-year-old, I'm teaching you a lot of things. You're older than me. Seriously, I am losing my mind. What the crap am I freaking looking toward for? I know you say you weren't smart. I'm just saying that it's a little funny, the fact that, like, I find it hilarious how the older people say, like, I'm generally smarter than the younger people. And it's like, no, I've outsmarted a ton of older people. You say that, but I learn from first-hand experiences. I've never learned from books easily.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
I think it's even worse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That sounded painful.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
You know, how you phrase that made sense. Yeah. Yes. For someone who's insane himself, yes, that made sense. Oh, What is this? This is actually times I wish I had chat to help me. This is dumb. Well, yeah, and I was like the butt end of that era, effectively, so I felt the wrath of it. Because that era didn't begin until I was like in high school, so... But also being told your son's dyslexic and has a lot of learning disabilities, and yeah. So teachers weren't a big help towards me. Okay, this is making me completely go insane. I have no shit clue what we're looking for. Investigate. I've been investigating his damn apartment. This doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know if I can like open a door because it's not giving me the prompt to. I'm running full force into a damn door. Doesn't make sense. I'm looking at the pictures. These are all like sensory type dinosaur thingies. And the family picture. The only thing that stands out is the family picture. That gives me an icon. Problem is, the icon doesn't tell me crap all. Because I thought originally like, oh, Silent Hill logic, burn it. I tried burning it. Doesn't work. I tried going to another door. Can't open. I tried seeing a thing that is there, and I can't do a damn thing with it. So it's utterly worthless. That's not good. You should probably make those better then. Oh, okay. Well, you should say that thing, because I was like, if they're gooey, that's bad for your stomach. Yeah. Chewbacca. I can't do the Chewbacca thing. I was never able to do it. Okay, so he went to like offer his soul to his family because God knows that's what people do. And then he came to the box, and then the box is pointing down. I'm trying to figure out how to grab that thing, put it on the damn box, push the box over the edge, break through the floor, find a secret damn passageway. Let me just say, I fucking hate this game. That was bull. That was freaking malarkey to the highest degree.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get?
I don't know why I'm saying malarkey. Maybe because Okami-san her seven companions. That's stupid anime. That's a great anime. But
We'll see about that.
Go through the damn.
Getting through that.
Don't talk to him. Talk to the floor. Just go to the floor. Go like, I love you, floor. I'll make you a sandwich because I'm a goddamn woman with the freaking attitude of a 2-year-old.
Call it a day,
I
girl.
just went on a tangent thing. I'm fine. I got really upset because the puzzle made no sense, and then I actually made sense of the puzzle, but it was the puzzle that made no sense. It was like Phoenix Wright, where you solve something so monotonous and tedious, and then it's like, oh, that's how she killed her. She killed her in the courtyard with a goddamn metal pipe of doom and destruction.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
I like logic games as much as the next guy, but some logic games make me want to strangle a woman or a man. Take your pick. Once again, I will clarify this. I'm a pacifist.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses.
Well, again, pacifists could be angry and say shit that they don't mean to say.
They took his
I just say the most cruel stuff ever alive, and people think I'm not a pacifist, but I wouldn't harm anyone.
Killers.
Basically, my rule of harming someone
told me to
is
obey or
the
they kill
Buddhist
someone.
monk or like martial arts terms, where it's like, you do nothing to me, I'll do nothing back towards you. But if you do something else towards someone that I care about or I know, I'll do something back towards you because you took action or anger because of someone that might have screwed you over. Like, I'll say your ex-girlfriend was cheating on you from the beginning, but like that's not your problem. It shouldn't be your problem. You just break up with her, and yet you go to her house with a brick
like
and you
Owen
try to
kept a
break
journal.
through the window, telling her
Owen?
that she's gonna
I
be
knew he
dead
did
the
read
next day. And it's like,
contracts,
no,
but I
I'll,
never took him for
I will
Owen.
find you, jump you
doubt
out the
now.
window that you just broke,
Owen knew I
and
was
probably
targeted.
beat you to the point where you could barely move, and then do various other things to make sure that the person who I'm protecting is safe.
The glyphs show places he visited.
I sound slightly deranged, don't I?
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
I've actually did that to a friend of mine. Well, obviously, like not
backstabbing
jump him out the window, but I did like beat
How
him
did you
up
learn to
because he
read
was trying to do
glyphs?
something to his girlfriend
And
that I didn't
these
approve
things
of.
that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It
Well, I don't know. How would you
reveals
feel
the
about
unseen.
one of your lady friends or
Owen's
guy
focus.
friends coming to you
It's the
crying
same.
because of certain
The
things?
device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And
Because I would say
see
I'm a
through each other's
protector, yeah,
focuses
but I
too,
also like to get all the
like
details
looking
before I
through each
make a
other's
final
eyes.
call on certain
So
things.
that's how the killers saw you. Through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen,
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Redridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
Mm-hmm. So he did the appropriate thing. Mm-hmm. Like, it's kind of like lying about something that might threaten your life. It's like you don't shit around with that kind of thing.
Nora, you're the one
You
the
can shit
Vanguard
around
has
with
been
like
crowing
people
about.
being like
The
total
Nora who tracks
assholes and being
criminals
like,
and
oh yeah,
traitors
he's
with
totally
their
a nice
fucking
guy.
sight.
Whisper to your best
If
friend.
only you'd use home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword,
Uh-huh.
my most valuable
Voice crack,
possession.
yay.
The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Maybe I should post this on YouTube. Maybe I shouldn't post this on YouTube
Why
because
would
we're talking about a
someone
lot of
steal a
personal
sword?
stuff.
It's priceless. Made from the burnished
Okay,
antler of a
I have to do this by
lanthorn,
law,
finely
or
inlaid
at
with
least
studded
law from
stones
mental
all down
perspectives
the-
for me.
Okay, I get it.
If I do post it on YouTube, do I have
That's
your
not
permission
even
to
why
keep
it's
it on
important.
YouTube, or at least
The
post
12th
it?
Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He
People
was
can hear
killed
you,
in
yes.
battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
Okay, so this won't be posted on stream.
How did your nephew
YouTube.
wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy
Because the only
backed
problem
the
is,
Mad
once again,
Sun
is
King.
because
So
we're
when
talking
he
about
fell,
personal stuff,
they ran out
and
of
I
fear of
don't know if that's
retribution.
going to be okay.
As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir.
No,
So that
you
sword
just say your
really
boyfriend's
belongs to
name when
him.
you're asking him something.
And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do.
Have a word with him and listen.
I
If
can
get it
remember that
back,
clearly.
I'll-
You've never dropped any name outside of your boyfriend, who is Chris, I believe. Okay. So there, I have permission. So before people go like, oh, it's against the law, it isn't. I asked permission beforehand. I'm streaming. You know, I'm streaming. I told you this. It's fine. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just more or less like laughing because it's so much fun. Well, no, it's fine because like I'm asking you questions and you're telling me your personal feelings, and it's like, it's good to hear. It's good to hear. And plus, I'm always trying to make new friends, so like it's good to like at least be out there and kind of open. Even though I'm generally like in person a very shy and timid person, I don't realize to go out. I don't like to go out of my comfort zone if I don't have to, basically. That's good. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky.
That must be the
God
spot.
damn it! As soon as I said it too.
It's huge.
As soon as I freaking said it. I hope I'm lucky.
Don't look to me for...
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for Maxwell merchants.
Jesus.
Machines are...
Mm-hmm. You... And then you realized your faith was a complete facade.
I wonder who that is.
Able-bodied adventurers. Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you.
People generally say revel time, yeah, so.
I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all.
I was always in
Those
fights when I was in
Banuk
school,
are
so I
canny
didn't
too,
really care.
I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
Genuine.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
Well, to be fair,
The last bunch just wanted
fortune,
to know about the reward.
fortune spiles on the
You're
bold.
a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where
And
the
plus,
snow
you know,
won't
if
fall.
you weren't bold, you wouldn't
They
be
say
in
the Banuk
situations.
there
And if you
live
weren't, like,
alongside machines.
smart about situations,
These
you
boys
could be
are like,
ending up a lot
keep
worse
'em,
than what
use
you
'em,
are.
sing
So
to
effectively,
'em.
you were smart and bold. So
true,
it's just find the blend of
we
both of
learn
them.
how they do it. Think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm
Oh
not made
God.
of straw.
I fell
can you
for a
tell me about
catfish
the
thing,
Banuk?
and I felt very odd.
Banuk
Thank
women.
God I am
Snow
very
Witch is all.
like straight up with
Cold
people, and I
eyes,
generally don't like to beat around the
cold
bush with people that I first meet. And then, like, I feel like as I
choose to live up
get
there
to know
in
people more and more, I start being
ice.
around the bush and whatnot because I feel more
Trying
comfortable
to
around
have a
them.
conversation.
But when I'm meeting someone for the
It's
first
like
time,
chipping them out of the
not so much a catfish, is more like
prefer machines.
she lied about her age, and
That's why
I
I'm
ended
putting
up
my shards on
meeting
this rumor.
meeting someone who
Then they
was
might
the
not
mother of
want
2
outsiders to know
and
about this
in her
place.
40s.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions.
So
for
thank God I was very
luxuries.
upfront, and I
Pile
told her straight up, I'm like, you are acting
harder
very
than
irresponsible.
winter
I don't
frost.
even want to talk to you. I'm gonna leave this
Are you some
restaurant,
kind
and
of
you can have your
merchant?
goddamn
You don't seem
meal.
to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
I was actively
But you
upset
send other
because
people to
I
your
thought I was talking to one of her daughters, who
All
is
right,
like in
more
her
of an
teens.
opportunist. Girl.
I know that sounds weird, but this was also a couple years ago, and they
We live
lived
in a
close to
world
me.
of
So I'm like, okay, sure. Why don't we meet at like the Starbucks?
But why should
I
risk
went.
stand in the way of
I found out the
lucrative
woman,
prospect for the
and
likes
it
of
was
me?
her I was talking to, not her daughter.
All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world
I
for it.
pray to God it isn't,
It's
because
on the
that's
edge
probably
of
the
the
worst feeling to feel when you're like
beneath
20.
the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east.
Yeah, I generally don't watch stuff like that because
They
it doesn't
walk
interest
among
me.
machines without fear in this camp. Well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Yeah, the only show from that broadcasting, I think it's the same broadcasting people. The only show I liked was like MythBusters, because like it's the dumb stuff that's just kind of like more interesting than the actual facts about things. But yeah, real life shows don't interest me. Anime interests me, and that sounds really bad. But I'll watch a real life show if it's like interesting enough. What the hell? You look very cultish, and I hope you are a statue, because you are a statue, thank God. That scared the freaking hell out of me.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman.
I'm gonna have to kill these people later, aren't I?
My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
The sad part is, I'm not gonna stream this game probably at all again, but I feel like some part of this game I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna just start murdering everyone. Mostly because they're gonna be after me.
Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids.
But yeah, no, oh my God. It also sucks that you've been desperate, so it's just like, oh.
Well, I could use the help of a strong
I think it stings more when you're
then
desperate.
I would owe you very
realistically.
much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices.
So people on YouTube, people in chat, you gotta decide. Did I do the smart thing? Because realistically, I don't care what you say. I feel like I did the smart thing.
While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
I think my dad actually told me that was a very dumb move.
What kind of obstacles?
Okay, to be fair, I don't listen to my dad all the time, but when he does have good advice, he has good advice. It's just, it's like 9 times out of 10 that he is bullshitting.
By an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This.
Because you also gotta remember, like, my dad is Trinidadian, so if you don't know what Trinidad or where Trinidad is, it's basically like in Mexico, partially. It's a Caribbean island. So he's used to like being upfront. He's used to being like this jokester, playboy kind of guy. Because my aunt said that about him, and I was cracking up when my mom was telling me about what my aunt said.
Drawn to the spires shining.
But yeah, no, my dad was like this big playboy person, so like I guess I get his charm or at least his intellect from him because he's learned and he's kind of passed his wisdom down to me.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No.
So yeah, my dad still doesn't feel safe about me doing stuff online. Well, like at least dating online. He feels like it should be done like face to face, but I keep telling him that I need to know the person extremely well before I can even at least think about meeting them.
Sat on our pride.
So yeah, my dad's slowly understanding. It's just once again he grew up in an era where internet and computers weren't even a bloody thing.
Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper
I don't know. My dad's understandable. It's just he takes a long time to warm up to, and I won't blame people who might not ever warm up to him.
Yes. And the
I pray for my future girlfriend.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes.
Because like I'm not gonna lie, also my dad says a lot of sexist stuff. He's not sexist. He's just really what he thinks is humor isn't humor to everyone else. Basically, he's like me.
You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up.
But anyways, yeah, moving on. I feel like I'll stop after the 4 hours are up. I generally stream for 4 hours, so that's like, I feel like that's appropriate time for streams sometimes.
He said, when we were loved.
3 hours, 26 minutes.
Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us.
I also ran out of water, so I really need to get the glass of water. I'll do it after the stream.
So we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
So yeah, once again, it helps that we work together. Like my dad owns a business, and I just help him. So that's my full-time job right there.
He spoke out against the sacrifices. for a priest to
you think it's
question
lucky,
some
but
people,
when your dad
this
is a
punishment was worst of
perfectionist
all.
and he has to have
You
stuff
lost
done
someone
his
you
way,
loved
it's
too.
very annoying to deal with.
I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes,
Like, I get annoyed at him and
found
he
his
gets annoyed at me, so like sometimes he's actually said, "Shut up and get out of the store," which
I'll do what
I
I can
kind of
to help
have
those in the
to.
morning.
to honor
But
their memories is to honor us.
he's my boss, but he's also my dad, and I'm scared that my dad's gonna give himself a friggin' ulcer, or not an ulcer, but like give himself like a stimulation where he doesn't want stimulation, so he's gonna give himself like a tumor or something. I'm saying all the wrong medical things. I'm saying everything wrong. A seizure, thank you. A tumor. That's not what you guys think that is. That's cancer, and cancer is mutation of the cells. It's a fun little fact that I actually know like biology and other medical stuff. Yeah, but no, there's been times where it was too hot, he gets pissed off at me, and then 5 seconds later, come back inside, it's like, yeah, it's too hot for you. It's too hot for most people anyways. So, like, once again, my dad, he's like a little child. He has his moments, but he does know his good stuff. Electrical supplies. We're basically a vendor.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching a sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Thought so.
The thief broke the lattice on the drops of blood bleeding away.
Don't we all? Blood trail up. There we go. Yeah, I don't know.
More blood.
I also feel very weird talking about myself. Well, not weird. I just feel weird that I'm bringing this up around someone who probably will forget by tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll forget by tomorrow.
But someone must have seen the thief.
It's up to you. I don't really care.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs.
The problem
you.
is I generally
so
talk
maybe
about
he
that
needs a
with
binding.
potential lovers. I don't do
Plastic.
that with
That was
like,
expensive
friends.
cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's
So it feels
bandage.
weird when I'm telling myself describe myself to friends. Oh my god.
Forward.
God, I need to pee so bad.
No sign of the thief.
Yeah, I'll be
Someone must have seen him
fine.
go by.
What?
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift.
You are
No way to
very
catch him now.
white for someone
I
who
didn't
lives in
see
the
a sword,
desert.
though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Sorry to be
damn
like
thing. Just
stereotypical
ran
and
like his
generic
ass
and
was on
whatnot, but
fire.
she is very
must
white
have
for
ditched
someone who
the
lives in the
sword.
desert.
But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
I need a yawn sometimes. We all do. No, it's not. The funny thing is, when people yawn, I don't yawn.
It looks like the thief got away.
I yawn from my
but
own
without the sword.
accord. I never
I thought
yawn
maybe
from
he
someone else
dropped it off
yawning.
somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to
Well,
toss
it's
your
mostly
stall and question your
it's
customers.
psychological mostly
Hold
because when you hear someone else
There's more
yawning,
to
you think
this.
they're tired. Therefore, you think you're tired to
You've got a
sympathize with them.
reputation for shining
So
light
it's
in
more or
the
less your
darkness,
brain
so
inactively
I know
or
you'll
subconsciously thinking that you're tired.
You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone
Uh huh.
else.
So,
It's going to be sold,
once
but not
again,
for profit.
I'm not licensed, but
The
I
shards
know
will
a
go
fair
to
amount of
people in
psychology
need.
and whatnot.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it.
That'd be kind of cool.
Meet
Someone
my
who
friends at the
isn't
watermill
licensed
in
by
the lower
any
village.
college or
They'll
anything,
explain
but he's
everything.
giving free advice. So I'm basically
If
a
they don't
preacher. Now
convince
pay
you,
me.
Come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you
Come
did.
on, it's not. We
I'd
talked
find
about
you.
this like half an hour ago.
But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Well, yeah, but if you have like something different or something that's valid to the conversation, you can bring it up. I'm not gonna give a crap. I'm still gonna hold my opinions, and you're still gonna hold yours. That's how the water works. That's how the water works. Well, that's also how the water breaks, but we don't talk about how the water breaks. As in childbirth. Did you think I was going somewhere else when someone says water break? And yes, if I was to talk about water and it's breaking, I would say, oh look, the water pipe is breaking. Oh look, the water vent is breaking, or whatever the hell you call it. So I know people in Britain call it water vents. Exactly, it's slang called putting stuff in context. I taught you a new word, didn't I? I taught you several new words, haven't I? Yeah, new. You said that there's a new word in there, so I'm like, yeah, new. New's a new word. As in N-E-W? Yeah. I'm being a smartass. Yay! I broke a train! I finally suplexed a person, woman thing with a thought. That made no sense, and I actually knew that made no sense, even as I was thinking it up in my head. Super farting brothers. You have a super farting brother? What? That's gross. Keep that to yourself.
Prices, fair prices.
Okay.
Fairest
Well,
prices for
technically a hot
machine
pepper will make you
parts
fart a
under the
lot more.
Mesa.
It's like a bean.
No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I am seriously
I
just
know
a
what she's
total
not
smartass,
interested
aren't I?
in.
Holy crap.
As I was saying, no better
Some people
offer
like
for
it.
snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress.
My dad
There's no
really likes
market
hot
for
stuff.
those.
I could not
A
stand hot stuff for
long-leg
anything.
lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
Well, is that a medical problem?
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens. It's good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with
Yeah, that'll cause
sawdust on the
problems,
floor?
yeah. Well,
This
you can
is
still have it, but you have to like
We have
measure it like
culture.
precisely and stuff.
I know culture. Just the other day, I was
Yeah,
watching
exactly.
hunting trials.
It's kind of like diabetes, how you have
great
to like
sun,
take
lend
a
me the
shot every so
strength of
often because of
midday.
diabetes.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg
Well, it
lenses
depends on
at
what
a time
diabetes,
like this.
exactly.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who
You know
we
what?
are.
I know there's a medical thing
Craft
how a gallbladder
doesn't
stops
win a
working, but
war
I always
or
forget
keep the
how it
machines from your
happens.
farms.
And I
What you need
I don't
is
even reflect
good
myself on that.
old-fashioned plain.
Oh yes.
Like basically what makes a
Old-fashioned
gallbladder like
plain
stop
hammered
working.
work.
Yeah.
If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Carja
Because like
had built
there
that
are a lot of
elevator,
medical
they would
things
have
that people
stopped
can't
at a
describe,
good-looking
but
shaft.
if you look into like
All those
Eastern and
years
Western
of
medicine
delving,
both
and
at the
you
same
never
time,
found a sense of
basically like take herbs and and stuff like that from like Asia
Enough.
and then look at medicine that America
They're
produced and
blunt
whatnot.
people,
You can actually find a
Lenore.
lot of answers to things that you thought were
Why do you two
incurable.
even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun
And
Court.
considering
Like
I'm
I
actually
said in
more
the
addicted to
beginning,
herbs and whatnot, I know my way around
Just
cold
tell me which
plants.
part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap mall.
But the problem is you also have to find the
Fine.
cause and effect, so you always have to know the cause before you can do the effect.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off.
I am
Snap
probably
mall
boring
lens.
you to
What
half
do
to
you
death,
say?
aren't I?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Scroungers, bring us your
Oh.
money.
Oh, wow.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
Oh.
Oh,
God.
all the best goods. Won't find better wares.
I actually don't know why I'm yawning so much. Like, I don't feel any of those come up. They're just kind of spontaneous.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
More
me
new
what
words
happened
that
to
you
your
probably
family.
didn't know about.
Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now.
Because I'm a
I
jerk.
barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my
I'm
family's
teaching you
estate.
new things and making you feel
Father
silly
sent me
for
to
being
get help.
28.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut
They were
down
never
those
my strong
guards.
suit either. I'm
And a pack of
freaking
Watchers came with
dyslexic.
it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never said.
Yay, dyslexia!
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarters.
Oh, whatever. I actually am dyslexic, but like I've always been
Fine
good picking up
tapestries,
languages.
custom
Or
woodwork, silver fixtures.
I'm good at guessing more or
But what
less
about the
with
people
other
there?
languages. Like
Of
French,
course.
I guess around a
Their lives are all
lot.
that
Polish, same thing.
My father and
Any
sister,
kind of foreign language, I
plus
guess.
a
But
dozen
with
guards and
English, I've
servants.
always been. I
hope they
can't
survive.
read it very well, but if I was like, if you're talking to
I'll see
me,
what I
I
can do.
pretty much
Will.
know a lot of words that for someone who's
you.
dyslexic, thing you
Please,
thought you might never
Be
know.
careful. Those machines are deadly.
Even though there's different forms of dyslexia. I have a very minute kind of form of it, so like it just takes me a little bit longer to like read stuff, to get stuff done from like passages and whatnot. It's a very, very minor case of it. Yeah. So once again, I'm a huge screw words.
Oh, useful.
Yeah, so you're a visual learner just like I am.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not
Same here.
complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them. Sell them for shards.
Are you just like my
and
soul
use the
sister? Are
money
you
to
like the
help
sister
immediate
that
Sunfall.
I wish I had to help me go through tough times?
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it
This
that.
is weird.
From hogs who've had their
This
turn
is
at the
actually
trough for
weird.
generations.
Ravon didn't
Because
seem
every
like a
problem
harm to
you
me.
listed off, I
He
have.
stinks just like the rest of them. Of wealth and
Except the
contentment,
comprehension part, because the comprehension
while
part I
people
actually
beneath
excel
him
in.
suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
I feel like I'm kind of the same boat, but I
was
feel like
hoping
I
he
could
was bound
control
for
it
Sun.
at least.
I knew you. The son was supposed to meet his but be careful.
Yeah. Well, yeah, most people around our age were drugged because of like the government saying like, oh, you need a shot for so and so, and that's what messed you up.
Blew that up later.
I was not on any kind of drug like that. I was it the MRI shot? I think that's Canadian only, but yeah, that shot messed me up as a child. I think that actually gave me some of my disabilities. Because my mom said, just sorry, I'm gonna cut you off for a second. My mom said, like, when I was going to kindergarten, I was like ready to go, ready to do stuff, and then I got the shot, and then I basically caved in on myself. And I haven't even got over it until super recently. I had, like, that's why I didn't finish school, was because I was a total cave-in on someone who was supposed to be at a certain level. Basically, I failed almost every class minus geography and math. And it's not because I didn't try. I actively tried. It was because God knows what happened. I don't even know myself, and what people tell me, I think it is the MIR, whatever the shot was. And that's why when my little sister was born, my parents were like, nope, we're not giving the kid the shot. This is dumb. One of our children already suffered because of it. And thank God my little sister is going to be fine, hopefully. Yeah, and I'll definitely say my little sister is smarter than I am. And she's 6 years younger, mind you. Abuse, I'm assuming. Oh, well, that's not really abuse. This is more being paranoid. Was it their first child? Then yes, it was a very healthy case of paranoia. As I said, non-licensed psychologist, but I'm pretty sure I have enough an idea of psychology. Well, that's kind of like the thing about people, is that some people can control paranoia, some people can't. Yeah, it depends on the person, and that's why I feel like medicine, definitely medicine, should be examined and certified for all kinds of people. So, like, if we say someone had an allergic reaction with this, we'll find a way to make the exact medicine, but to change one of the core elements. And people say I should become a doctor, but realistically, I don't feel like I would be good as a doctor. I'm good as a healer, but a healer spiritually means something different than a doctor. And every time I say healer, I think of light mages and I think of Final Fantasy because RPGs. But yeah, no, and I don't know, I had to find my place in the world. I'm 21, and people say it's rather really early in your life or really late in your life where you find out who you are, and I'm eager to find out who I am. Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm eager and I actually want to do things like as early as I can. The problem is, though, there's a difference between being eager and being reckless. If you're reckless, you're going to be advancing at such a pace that it's unnatural for you. But if you're eager, you're going to be doing it in the way that you feel is right. I feel like that's probably the... I said that all wrong, but you will hopefully know what I'm talking about. It also probably doesn't help I'm playing an action game and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to think about what I'm doing, I need to think about talking. Welcome to High Let's Play, basically. There are two ways. The most common way is to go get monster guts. Monster guts. No. Yeah, that gives you 5 bait per monster gut. And you could also buy a worm to bait thing. So if you could build one of those daily, you'll get a random number out of 1 to 9, I believe. And it will happen daily. So you could just go like, okay, I'm gonna do this on this day. So I feel like the worms go in and they get like chopped up into bait, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
With those legs, that machine looks as fast as it is loud.
Really? Yeah, you can buy it from him. Yeah, you can buy it from him, but there's ways you can do it for self-efficiency. Yeah, so you don't have it. I think it's based off relationship with Stormlord is what we give you. No. I'm mistaken. It's based off your skill with a certain thing. So obviously his is fishing, so you need to get your fishing skill up. It might be relationship though. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the level you're on. But you know, he likes fish, so you can just give him some fish, and he'll like you more and more every day. What was it? What was his name again? Wheelie? Willie, thank you. Oh, Free Willy. Joke. Yeah. We said that at the exact freaking time. What? I am guaranteed you are my goddamn sister. Like, not blood sister, but sister nonetheless.
Save these for the trail.
What is this bullcrap? It's cool, but I'm also kind of weirded out. What the hell? Like, I'm happy I found my soul sister, and I know people are gonna think of like a lover, but that's not what that means. But like, I'm happy I found my sister, but I'm also just like very weirded out because this has happened only one other time, and that was with my first ex. So this is very creepy for me. I'm going to accept it because it's freaking cool. I just want people to know that I find it weird because of that reason. Okay. Well, yeah, people generally have a better time talking to the opposite sex because it's more like you can be open, you can be free, and then with your own sex, it's like, oh shit. And like, I guess most of that fear also goes into like the age we grew up in. Like, we obviously grew up in the 90s, where you know we were taught, well, not really taught, but like it was common for guys to like, oh, say like, especially kids, like Tonka and whatnot when that was popular. Like guys like trucks and whatnot. I was a very feminine guy, but I don't know. It was also, I still like Tonka as a kid, so like I wasn't like a complete sissy, but I was more in tune with the female side of me than I was with the male side of me. I live in a suburb, so it's kind of like more of a city. Yeah, it's a mixture of both, realistically, but people usually refer to it as a very tiny city. Yeah, it's not a village. I would prefer to live in a village, personally. common. What are you trying to say? Let me help you.
Low and quiet does it.
A tight-knit community.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
Nah. That's more of a city thing, I would say. Yeah. I get what you're saying. You get what I'm saying. Yeah, but I don't know. It was a weird time for 90s. Because we were like the butt end of it too. Yeah, because it was more or less like we want people to think a certain way. Well, yeah, with guys, it was more or less the typical, like, when you're 5, 6, like in even grade school, just like the, oh no, she's got cooties. That's a horrible phrase to bring up, but like, yeah, that was the 90s for us. No, because they're too busy calling each other fuckers. Yeah, the funny thing is, people also have to understand this as a gamer. I started gaming when I was like 4. So yeah, I have a long history of this kind of stuff, especially in school when I was, you know, the polite kid, the shy kid, the kid who got picked on because he was a mama's boy. And it fazed me as a kid, obviously, but like as I look back on it, it's like, you live and you learn. But also, in not my defense, but like to clarify something, I grew up with 2 older sisters and a younger sister. I am the only brother. So yes, I was more in tune to my feminine side because I had 2 older sisters. Yeah, also, it did not help when I had racist comments flinged at me. I didn't understand them as a kid because I wasn't taught racism. Basically, my dad's color, my mom's white. My teachers in grade school thought my dad wasn't my actual dad. It didn't make me sick because obviously I didn't know about it. But I think racism really played a fact when I was in the 7th grade in a in a changing room because private school was whatnot. I said that my dad was having a chocolate Danish. This freaking kid thought I said that in a racist term, even though we were talking about food. And I think that's when I actually learned what racism was. And I couldn't participate in gym because I was considered racist, even though it was food. And then, you know, I was told to write a apology letter. I never wrote that apology letter because I knew what I said wasn't wrong. Exactly. I also got slapped by the kid. I was gonna say the teacher, but I'm like, not the teacher, the kid did it. And this is grade 7. Oh god, memory relapse. How old were you in grade 7? 13? No, 12. Right? 12? Yeah. 7th grade. Yeah, so I was about like 16 then. Well, no, I'm a June baby, so I was probably 16. Yeah, 16. And yeah. And my homeroom teacher came by, and I told her what happened, and she's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." But yeah, like, I told my teacher, I didn't know what racism was. I was crying, because I was like, why can't I participate in gym? And that was also me not being who I am now. I was still kind of slow/retarded back then. So, yeah, because I didn't grow up in a racist area. I heard it throughout my life. I didn't know what it meant. So, thank God my homeroom teacher, she was an awesome teacher, and she was just like, nah, it's okay, well, I say homeroom teacher, but it was more like the teacher of your assigned classroom. I don't know, because like I've always heard homeroom was like you have one teacher for that, and it's like always like, and every other teacher changes. I've always had a teacher who was staying in one room and did several subjects. Because that's the society I grew up in. I don't know. Anyways, long story short, I still don't believe in racism. I say racist stuff all the bloody time, but like I'm aware of it. I'm not changing it because I just love to see people's reactions because it's so stupid. It's kind of how like in stream one time I called a woman black when she was brown. Apparently, I'm like they look the same slightly.
This grapes.
So anyways, I'm going to stop stream here, post this on YouTube, and I'll see you guys later. For tomorrow's stream will be something fun again.